No! 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 I thought, I hoped, I prayed that it would be a April Fool, but all signs point to this being legit data. That is right. The release date for Borderlands 3 has been leaked. Now, it happened on April 1st. Okay, so it's going to have a lot of people saying, ha 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 ha, that's just a meme. But if we analyze it, I'm going to show you all the evidence too, but if we analyze it, I don't think it would be wise for a publisher to meme on another game store. That would be really, really unlikely. Meaning, obviously, if it was going to go to Steam, they would offer it on Epic Game Store too. A game as big as Borderlands 3, I can't imagine a scenario where you wouldn't want to put it everywhere unless you would sign an exclusivity deal. The fact that it was a tweet, then deleted from the official account, I don't think this is the type of thing a company would joke about. We talked about in the actual initial release date, the PAX announcement, for Borderlands 3 is that they didn't say where it was going to. And I think, and I suggested at that time that there was a reason for that they didn't want to have any outrage. Because put it this way, if the game was coming to Steam, like literally all the other games, you would just announce it. It seems extraordinarily unlikely that when you plan on releasing a game on September 13th, which is only 5 months away, that you wouldn't have a publishing deal in place by now. Now, yes, there will be some people, and I'm trying to be impartial here. Yes, there is a sliver of wiggle room here because it hasn't been confirmed by Gearbox. So I'm trying to use some journalistic integrity here. Obviously, the thumbnail and the title of the video is going to say that's an Epic exclusive because, one, this matches up literally everything my insiders have told me. Two, we have actual, evidence here that I think is beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, the one out is that it is coming to Epic, and this happens to be an Epic trailer, but it will also be on Steam, maybe. But I don't know. I want to start with, first of all, a screenshot that dropped with the Borderlands 3, and I'm going to show you the trailer video, which obviously even comes more evidence, but we have a now deleted tweet from the Borderlands account that said, Mayhem is coming September 13th. Pre-order now for the gold weapon skins pack. They have now deleted it, but of course the internet archived it. All right. And I'm not seeing any real evidence to the contrary. And then there's more evidence we're going to go through here. But deleted Borderlands 3 tweet says is coming to the Epic Store on September 13th. That probably wasn't supposed to happen. An errant tweet from the official Borderlands Twitter account may have unintentionally revealed that Borderlands 3 will be out September 13th. The tweet, which appeared to be an ad that fired too early, which has since been deleted. Luckily, we managed to capture the image and it was uploaded to the Internet Archive. Gearbox has used the word mayhem to describe Borderlands 3 several times previously, so the title itself isn't in the tweet. It's pretty clear what the reference is. September 13th is pretty far off October 1st release date theory that popped up last week, and we'll talk about that too. And I still think it's a good one, despite largely being debunked. But it puts the game within the fiscal year 2019 release window that Take-Two Interactive had previously indicated. It could be a bit of an April Fool's misdirection, but dropping an incorrect release date through an official channel isn't funny. It's just an awful marketing move. And that backs up what I said, too. Courtesy of Twitter user Wario64, who, by the way, oftentimes breaks stories. So it's a Twitter account probably worth following if you're interested in this stuff. It also appears that Borderlands 3 will be released to the Epic Games Store. A second deleted ad post includes a few seconds of footage and the Epic Games Store logo at the end. That doesn't necessarily mean it will be an Epic exclusive, but there's no overlooking that the video below contains the Epic Store logo, but not Steam's. And that's what I'm talking about. When you look at this video, all right, could it possibly come to... So you go through bazillions of guns. You can see the Epic logo in the lower left right here, and not Steam. It seems unlikely that you would have both the Epic Store... you would have the Epic Store, but not the Steam Store. Also, you see it here in the tweet, in the thumbnail, Epic Games. There it is again, the Epic Games Store. I think that, and I've talked about it before, that, you know, it's not exactly ideal. Here's a much better image. Borderlands 3, Epic Games Store, 2K Gearbox. This move makes no sense to me, given that they just republished it. They're just giving all this 4K UHD hype to the original Borderlands series, which is, of course, available on the Steam Store. That gave me hope during the PAX announcement that Borderlands 3 would be available on Steam. However, again, every source had told me that it was going to be an Epic Games Store exclusive. We saw that Borderlands Gearbox developers retweeting Epic Games Store. There was a fan theory that would be coming out October 1st. Since the official Borderlands 3 reveal, if you set aside the new character introductions, every story, at 139, 140, and 152 in the trailer, we've seen the numbers 10 and 1 displayed on some very large buildings. They're not surrounded by anything else and appears to call attention to themselves. You'll see 10, 1, and then at 139. I'm not sure what this, the building and the 10 on it, the front, this means the release date is 10/1/2019. I don't know. It's a fun fan theory, probably. Now, is it possible that the Epic Game Store has, like, let's say an Epic Game Store has a 2-week exclusive where you get it on, you know, September 13th on the Epic Game Store, but it'll be on Steam on 10/1. It's possible. I still think that's going to annoy everybody. Now, we do know that as of April 3rd, Gearbox is supposed to release a lot more about Borderlands 3. We can assume that this tweet was probably scheduled to go out on the 3rd. And I don't know what to think about this. Obviously, Borderlands has not said anything about it as of, you know, the time of this video. But do you think that, you know, Borderlands, do you think that they would have accidentally? I mean, we can look at, let's see, the last tweet from 2 hours ago. How can you be the best people in the world? Love you guys. Love you too. Cries in VR, good joke, no joke. Cries in PC, nah, this is a joke. It's for real. No, this is the DLC update. They talked about this, giving it away for free. That's an excellent promotion, and giving the HD texture updates. Again, explain this. Mayhem is coming September 13th. Pre-order to get the gold skins pack. I mean, could it be the ultimate meme? Could it? I don't know. I just don't think. This is on the official Borderlands website. You know, I don't know. I don't think it would be a good move to meme on Epic Game Store like in this way, but it's possible. They did mention they were kind of self-aware when they were talking about Borderlands 3 being a battle royale, and kind of joked about that. So it's not beyond the pale to see the Gearbox team memeing on other games. But Borderlands 3 release date and all the latest news. Is Borderlands 3 confirmed? It has officially been revealed at PAX East 2019. You know, there's a fan theory that suggests it's October 1st, but we'll have to wait till April 3rd. I don't think we will. I think that September 13th probably makes the most sense at this point. I mean, why would they, maybe, is it possible that it says, it's going to go on pre-order September 13th? Why would you wait? You'll just take pre-orders right now. The fact that you have the Epic Games Store logo in there, that seems possible. But it's interesting. It's interesting to see if they have not obviously replied to anybody about this. They're not going to answer anything. I don't know. Is this going to stop people from buying Borderlands 3? Probably not the majority of people. Will it mean that I wait to play the game till the exclusivity window is open? Should that be the case? Probably. You know what? I held off on Metro Exodus because of how they did the Steam users dirty. And you know what? Life has gone on. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now, and my backlog is so long that it doesn't even matter. But it's interesting to see, people, I don't know if they're deleting this, but how come nobody's really asking them about the Epic Game Store? I think I've seen enough based on everything else I've been told. It's going to be an Epic Game Store. There's going to be an exclusivity period, because if it wasn't, why wouldn't you have Steam on there as well? Hopefully I'm wrong. But I, for one, I'm not going to buy it on Epic Game Store. I can just wait. I'll live. I'm interested to hear what your comments are. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. And hopefully you like it and left a comment. We'll talk to you again real soon.